Hey everybody! It's Sunday. It's about 10:30. Lucy's out at the moment. I've just got back from running. And it was one of those mornings where I didn't really want to run that far, but when I got into it I couldn't stop. So I set out to do 3-4 this morning and did just under 7. So pleased with that, feel really good. And just coming back for a spot of breakfast. Not sure what I'm going to have yet, but I'll have a look in the fridge because we won't have milk, so we've got to go shopping this afternoon. And it's football day, as you can see. That's why I've got the shirt on. Villa play Bournemouth, so it could be an upset, as I say on the cards, and Villa could actually win and score a goal. So it's been, I think it's 5 consecutive games where I haven't scored. Which is not good, so we'll see what happens today. If we lose, yeah, I'm going to be very unhappy, but that's one of them things, that's football for you. So I'm going to crack on and get some breakfast, and then I need to edit and upload yesterday's video. It's not watching yesterday's video, so apologies for that if you're watching this and you've watched yesterday's. So we will see what happens today. Breakfast final result, a mushroom omelette with brown toast and a cup of coffee. So nice and healthy-ish. So I want to show you, I've been using this watch, the watch now for nearly a month. I'm getting used to it now, and I have to say, absolutely love it. If you are getting into running and you want to looking at buying a watch, I can't recommend this TomTom more. TomTom Forerunner it's called. I got it in sale in January. It's supposed to be £170, and I got it for 80, so nearly half price. And it comes with a heart rate monitor as well. But just wanted to show you this. Now this is what you can do with it. This is how you get the most out of your watch. So at the moment I'm in the activity tab. So this screen comes up when you sync your watch. If you scroll down, this is a list of, it gives you the list of the last 10 runs you've done. So you can select any of the runs that you want to improve on. So I regularly do 10 on a Saturday, 10 plus. If I wanted to race that, because I did it in 1 hour and 23 and 1 hour and 24 on the 10th of January. So you click on the race, the distance you want. You have to bear with me because it takes a while to get to the next race. So then it gives you the screen when it updates of your actual stats. Now this button here, if you haven't already synced it, because I've already synced this, it says race this. So if you click on that, it then takes you to your training screen. Apologies, it takes you to the training screen there, and then it loads up. You can set 5 races that you want to compete against. So I've already synced on there a run that I did on the 1st of January, which was 5 miles. And now I've got that 10 mile distance on there as well. It's got some pre-populated ones that are already in there. You've got your 3 miles, your 5k, 10k, 6 miles and your half marathon. So I'm going to take, so if you want to move around, you just select the run you want and take it up. So we want to get rid of this 3 miler. So there we go. So when we go into the watch in a minute, you'll see that if you want to race, you can select any of these to run against. So then it will, so when you're running, the watch then vibrates each time you hit a mile, and then that will just to remind you, so you can see how fast you're running, and it also tell you if you're running to schedule. So if you're under pace, I assume I'll tell you. I haven't actually done this yet, so this is just assuming, but I will tell you that when I go for when I do one of these runs next week. So that's all set up now for my training. It starts in a couple of weeks. I am training at the moment, but I haven't got into my marathon training yet, which doesn't start till the 9th of February. So this is your whole training plan here, and all this you can sync to your phone as well, Android and iPhone. So it's really good. So these are all the runs that I've done. I'm kind of messed up today because I had to stop to let a cyclist pass, and I accidentally turned it off instead of pause. So I'd already done 4.8, so then I started again, so I did 2. I didn't know what distance I'd done when I turned it off, which is why I did another 2 when I come off the canal. So that's why it's a bit skew with the mileage, because I always like to round my miles up, so I don't really like to leave it on. But I'm not going to let that bother me. I'm a bit OCD in that factor. So yeah, did 6.8 today, which was good. As I say, I didn't intend to do that. So there you go. There's a TomTom dashboard. As I say, I did have the Nike watch before this, which is still good, but for the money, you can get better watches out there, in my opinion. And you don't have to sync this as much, but you do have to sync it. So I have been caught out a couple of times, which is my fault, not the watch's fault, because I didn't read the instructions how to use it. I've just gone into it and learned as I've gone on, which is not a bad thing. But you do have to, I usually just sync it after every run, because sometimes if you go outside it takes ages to sync, and then you can go into the settings, which tells you the watch needs syncing. Doesn't take 2 minutes, it's just updating the maps, because obviously it's running off the TomTom map. So there we go. So let me show you the actual settings on the watch. Okay, so this is the screen I was talking about. So if you just press left on the stats here, as you can see, I'll tell you if your watch is full. I assume if you've done quite a few runs and you haven't synced it to your laptop, because it's took all that data off there now. Quick GPS means it's ready to go. If that isn't ready, it will show a picture of like a computer monitor screen, which is telling you that it needs to be synced. So if you just scroll across, this is your settings. That's your run. You can actually monitor it by running on a treadmill as well, which I do like. Currently cancel my membership to the gym, as well I just run on the roads. Treadmill running doesn't really interest me at the moment. So if we go to run, obviously that is syncing to look for a run, but then if you click down, it gives you these settings here. So you've got training and your metrics, and if you click down again, I've already showed you some of this before. So here you go. We'll go down to race, and then into, you can either do your most recent run, which you click on that, it'll take you to the one I've just done today. If you go to my sports, there you can see runs that I've synced here. So then you just choose which one you want to do, and then it will, so we've done do 10k, it's then set up, and you'll have race on the bottom. So when you start running, it will start obviously configuring to the stats that you want to do. So if you click up on the watch as well, it tells you, lists then all the runs that you've done. You can actually gives you more stats there, gives you the minutes of how long it's took, obviously the distance and the calories. So there's lots of things that you can do with the watch, and I'm really pleased with it. So as I say, if anyone's interested in getting a running watch, I can't recommend this highly. It's easy to use, it's got a detachable strap as well, so you can actually customise the straps, so you can have a few of them. The running watch that I had for the Nike one, it was all incorporated the watch, and the problem was the strap had snapped. So because this isn't linked to it, this is the unit, I'm not going to have that problem, which is good. And it's also got a detachable back, so if you do get any problems with it, obviously you can disconnect it. So there you go, there's my review, ongoing review of the TomTom running watch. If I had to give it out of 10 at the moment, I'd probably give it 10 out of 10, because it is that good. So say I've been running for 3 years now, I've used a couple of different watches. This is the best watch I've ever used. It's reliable as well. As I say, it sinks extremely quickly when you're outside, and it even sinks in the house as well, being attacked by the cat. So yeah, I'm very pleased with it. So there you go, the TomTom Forerunner. Well, we couldn't think of anywhere to do or go this afternoon, so decided not to do anything. Instead, we come to Merry Hill, and I need a case for my camera, and Elliot needs a new hat because his head's too big. So I'm going to have one around here for Krispy Kreme, because we like Krispy Kremes. And see what else we can find while we're down here. One way to ruin your BMW. Put red wheels on it. So we can't find you a hat, so do you want a swimming costume instead? Do you want a minion? Yeah. Okay. So we've got Superman or Minions. Don't know which one to get. In the elevator. Ooh.
Crazy hair.
Couldn't find a hat, so we're going to swimming costume instead. Oh good. We've hit Krispy Kremes. I've gone for a peanut butter. Lucy's had the sprinkles, and Elliot's rice cakes, and that was a hand.
Finish that one first.
New retro shop that's just turned up. It looks like it's got some cool stuff in the window. You go inside. That is the cool stuff. So, bit rubbish. Well, that was an epic fail. All the shops that I wanted to go in, that I thought were there, are now closed. And what we come to get, we didn't get. So, it comes with a camera case and a hat for Elliot. And we come away with a swimming costume, a jumper for Elliot, and a Back to the Future Blu-ray. Oh well. So just heading home now, and the Villa are winning. Not only are they winning, but they've scored 2 goals so far. Not the final score yet. It's all good. Courtesy of Kyle, I picked this up today. Back to the Future Blu-ray. Mainly because in the bonus features, you can't see it there. It's got like a documentary about the ride in Universal, which is pretty cool. So I'll have a look at that later. Check that out. So more good news. Not only did the Villa win 2-1 in the end, Fabian Delph has signed a new contract, so that's even better. Maybe things are on the turn, we don't know. I know it was only Bournemouth, but it was still a banana skin, and we still need to beat them. So, into the next round, and the draw is tomorrow for the 5th round. So, I look forward to that. Tonight's dinner, we've got some roasted veg, some broccoli, green beans, and cottage pie in a dish of its own. So, this looks good. Bit of a random transition from stuff that I've been doing today, but I'm just doing a bit of bodging here and there. Now, this is what we're going on to. We're going to make some chocolate chip cookies. So, apparently all you need is this mix, baking tray and water. So I'm going to get it all ready and then we'll see what we can do with these. I've now mixed 30 ml of water with the flour or powder mix stuff that we've got, and then all I need to do now is spoon it on here, making as big as little as I want, and then we should have some cookies. So I'll show you what that looks like when I've spooned it out. A little forgot to show you, so there we go, there's the cookies, and then we'll just see what it looks like. So, sorry about the angle there. So put it in the oven. For 10 minutes. And then we'll see how. Oh my god, it's hot in here. 10 minutes later, and here we go. They look pretty good to me. So I'm just going to let them rest, cool down, and then the more important, the taste test. Cookie test. Good. Crunch on the outside, gooey in the middle. The way a cookie should be. Nummy. I thought I'd show you Carles Gil's first goal. Bit of a cracker.
Stunning strike. His full Aston Villa debut is marked with a goal full of quality to break the deadlock. 6 minutes into the second half. How Aston Villa needed that.
So now we're going to check out the Blu-ray and check out the features. Check out the features for the Back to the Future ride. It's one thing that I went to Universal for, and the first time I went, that's where I wanted to go. Back to the Future and Jaws. So this is going to be a bit of nostalgia. I don't think Lucy ever went on it, or has ever been to Florida when that was there. Did you go?
Back to the Future?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she did. I think it was the first time we went, but I think it had gone after that, but I don't know. But anyway, we're going to check it out. It's in the features part of the Blu-ray on the Back to the Future 3. This was my favourite bit from the video, from the Q video. I do like The Simpsons, but I do miss this ride, and they could have changed, turned that area into Hill Valley, I think, in Universal, but it has to change with the times, so obviously they see The Simpsons as more popular, and obviously the generations. Back to the Future is more of an 80s movie. I've got friends younger than me that haven't even seen Back to the Future, so it's one of them. So this is the actual ride. Pretty cool how they've done it. I think I've actually got this on another camera somewhere. I do remember filming this, but when you watch it again back now, it is very dated, but they could I don't know, remaster it or something. There are rumours that so you can see the date, the October 25th 2015, which is this year, that they are going to do something at Universal to commemorate the date. Be cool if they did play this where the Simpson ride is now. So that ride was shorter than I actually remember. Still pretty cool, nice extra on the Blu-ray. I'm going to look at my old videos to see if I've actually got that on there. I'm pretty sure I did record it. But anyway, that's it for today. I don't think we're going to get that much done now. I've got stuff to get ready for work in the morning. So again, thanks to everyone who's watching and the comments that you're making. It's all good. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. And now it's time to raid the fridge.